This is going to be another 1v1 replay cast. This is going to be a Zerg versus Protoss. Down in the bottom left is our Zerg player, MrJoe, and in the top right is the Protoss player, June Moon. Not as confusing in names as I thought it was going to be at first. People have just the weirdest names sometimes, especially people that don't GLHF, so it's probably why he's June Moons, because he does GLHF. I have mixed feelings, so many mixed feelings about this being taken out of the map pool. Cause see, if you're a Protoss player, right, and you wanna wall off at the start of the game, you've got to take this probe, and it's got to make the freaking the Trial of Tears, or got to walk the Path of Tears all the way down here to drop its first pylon, and then you're okay. This is like about. I want to be conservative and say this is only about 20 times as long a distance to go as most maps. It's probably more like 30 though. It's probably more like 30. Like at least 30 times as far that your probe has to walk. I mean, it's pretty far to your natural. And like you've got all this, like it just made me mad for a long time. But see, then I realized that what you can do is be super Gosu. And instead of just walling this off, you make a full wall off here, and then you don't need much at all to wall this off. And then instead of taking this crappy third, because like if you see this is a third, you've got this attack path, this giant attack path, like it's a bad time. Instead, you have this fully walled off over here, and you just Jesus, I can't even finish what I'm trying to say here. And then you just have this to defend. You can actually break this down. It makes this a very nice third. But it's just, oh my god, drones, kill everything, defend yourselves. 2-gate, surprisingly, is a legitimate cheese in almost any matchup, even PvT and PvZ. It's strongest in PvP, just because of how Protoss works, but I mean, it works pretty well no matter what. This is, I'm not sure if this is how I would deal with it or not. I mean, pulling drones seems to be working, but it's also risky because like if there was a forge and you're dropping cannons, then you can just end up dying. And I feel like these zealots are going to get out before these oh, maybe they're just barely going to take them down. Well, this is interesting. This is quite interesting. Apparently 3 drones just oh my god, 1 zealot, the hero zealot. He should really cancel the. Oh no, he's just gonna keep going for it. That's even better. I totally support this decision. Just keep going for it, man. Drop like 3 pylons. Come on, drop the pylon, drop the pylon. Drop the pylon! Yes! Oh my god, we are proxying the shit out of this Zerg. Oh my god. Spine-Gallo is probably smart. You should really drop a pylon here and start taking his gas also, but you know, whatever. We ain't got time for that. We're busy making zealots over here. Oh, I hope this is a forge dance, another gateway. I really wanted that to be a forge. Now, proxy 2-gate is good, so proxy 3-gate is going to be even better. Not sure exactly why he's killing these. There's really no reason to be killing this when, you could be getting in here and putting zealots in the mineral line, but whatever. We're not judging. We're not judging. I mean, someone that proxy 3-gates really knows what they're doing, so I shouldn't criticize. That's to just make more zealots. Oh, this can only go well. This can only go well. Cybercore? Okay. Yeah, he's not being as silly as they thought he was gonna be. So see, what we can do now is we can switch this into a 4-gate. This is like an offensive 4-gate. Like a 4-gate's already offensive. This is even more offensive because our gateways are already in the person's base. Think about it. Think about it. Oh, I guess roaches is what you go from here. I don't know. Roaches like sound like a good idea. Because roaches tend to beat zealots, and if your cybercore is finishing at the 6-minute mark, then you're going to be kind of slow getting stalkers and mothership cores out. Mothership cores plural, because you want to mass up as many of those as possible. Max supply of mothership core is the usual build that follows up a triple proxy 3-gate. The 4-gate that I think he might be going for instead, like that's a little less common, takes a little bit more skill than the mass mothership core. But it should work also. Oh, good. We're not just producing zealots. We're making sentries now. We're 2 Gosu for just zealots. We want those skill units. Skill units. 3 spine crawlers probably going to be sufficient to hold this off for now. You know, with the addition of lings and queens. I mean, you can focus down spine crawlers pretty quick. Once you get like a critical mass, you can make it so spine crawlers actually trade very poorly. It's a little depressing. You know, you get your static defense, you're feeling so awesome, and then like, you know, 3 immortals come in and just snipe everything instantly and don't get any kills. And you're like, well, that was useless. May as well have just made units. May as well have just made units. Is he following this up? Nope. Following things up. Oh dear, he figured out how to focus fire. Oh, but we know how to transfuse. We know how to transfuse. Oh my goodness. Where's your focusing fire now? Run away! Run away! Save the stalkers. Whew. Alright, well we're fine, because we still got all these buildings in his base, which is stopping... Oh, and we got force fields too. We got all these buildings stopping him from taking an expo. And Zergs need expos, so still in a pretty good spot. Especially if we started like building things with our money, but you know, can't be too picky. This is surprisingly, like, despite that we went a failed 2-gate into a failed 3-gate, we're still not really far behind. Like, Zerg's ahead by 1 worker, which means Zerg's not really ahead at all. Because Zerg needs like a 10 drone lead at this point. I mean, for 20 probes, I mean, you only need like a 5 or 8 drone lead. But still, we're still kind of deficient on the whole economy front. Plus he figured out how to make stalkers. Our roaches were just a tad too late. Now we need hydras, and hydras, like, you gotta make a lair for that. Oh, but we already have a... Oh my god, it's a Nidus worm. Nidus worm is like the best thing to do if you're contained on one base. Just Nidus worm their main. For some reason, like, ProtosS is never expected, even though it's literally the only thing you can go if you don't go 1 base muta. And going 1 base muta is almost always going to be a bad idea. Unlike going 3-gate. 3-gate, that's a great idea, especially if it's in the other person's base. Really, anything that's in the other person's base just becomes much better. Like, these spine crawlers are okay, but if these spine crawlers, if we had them over here, they'd be so good. So good. Like, if we put a few drones in this thing and we make spine crawlers over there, oh my god, it's going to be great. I don't think you can walk spine crawlers through a Nidus worm because they're technically buildings, and Nidus worms are racist against buildings, but you know. This is honestly what I do too when I'm having a bad day. I'm just going to sit at the front of your goddamn ramp, and I'm just not going to let you do anything. I'm just going to keep making units. I'm going to expand. I'm going to keep you on 1 base. I'm going to frustrate the hell out of you. And then I'm going to eventually lose, and then I feel bad about my life. But this guy, he's going to win because he's a winner. Oh dear. This is worrisome. This is worrisome. ProtosS, can you see anything else? You don't seem to be... Oh dear. Oh, you need to... Oh god, we heard the noise. Wait, let's go to the... Let's see his reaction. Huh? Where is it? Where's the Nidus? Holy shit, roaches! Roaches! Pull all the probes! Attack! Fucking attack! Just kill the spine crawlers! Kill the spine crawlers! Come on! We gotta... He's just staring. He doesn't even care about his base. He's just staring right here. Alright, let's warp in some more units. To kill the spine crawlers. Just kill everything. We don't need a fucking base. Oh my god. Alright, we got the spine crawlers. We got... Oh, holy shit, roaches! More roaches. What the fuck? Oh, our immortal. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, alright, we got the probes. We got the probes. Alright, let's get back to mining. He'll never think to send roaches back here. He'll never think. There's no way he'll think to use that Nidus worm again. Alright, we're just gonna start mining again. We're gonna make an immortal. It's gonna be great. We're gonna micro that mothership core. But first, we really need to get on this whole probe situation. Oh man, that Nidus worm. That's a doozy. Alright, we got our mothership. Okay, we time warped. And luckily, time warp affects attack speed, so that'll do a lot of good. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Immortal counters spine crawler. However, it's having trouble countering transfuse. Apparently Immortal does not counter Spellcaster. That's unfortunate. It's alright, we'll make another one. We'll make another one. Okay, we got good saturation. We transfer up here, but we have defensive units in an offensive position in our base, so that's going to be tough. That's going to be tricky. It's going to be quite tricky. Alright, we'll remake our gateways. We actually still have our 3-gate from earlier. Oh wait, do we? No, we don't. Well, we do, but it's running just a tad low on power. Oh, we left the game. GG. No one said GG. I'll say GG. There we go. Gotta be correct about it. Gotta be polite, man. Whew. Whew, things were going so well for us. I mean, we actually still have a probe lead. We still have a probe lead. The only problem is we got, like, this whole thing. Our whole offensive base and his base didn't end up working out too well for us. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.